All right. I haven't done a video like this before, and it's most definitely not going to become a regular thing. It might seem like this channel fizzles a bit when a long time passes and nothing gets uploaded, but this channel is only what I get to do with about 15 to 15% of my time, maybe. 30% spent sleeping, 50% work. Got to pay the bills. But this channel is something I never take a break from. I have 4 projects going on at once right now, and last month I got a little bit overwhelmed and had to recalibrate. Not just for the channel, but for everything I do. I just finished doing that, and I wanted to share my results with you because I think it's important not to set false expectations. There's no bad news in this video. In fact, I don't have any to share. I haven't, nor have I even considered stopping production in the garage. I'm still making videos, and we're not breaking up. Recalibrating means I have to look at things from a different angle, different perspective. I have to do that every once in a while, just to make sure I'm doing everything right. The only way I can do that is to completely get out of my elements, and we can all imagine ourselves somewhere else, but sometimes it's best if you just get up and go. The experience is completely different. It's important to get out of your element. You have to leave your comfort zone. If I stay in the same place doing the same thing for too long, it gets hard for me to recognize ways that I could improve my methods or do things better. It's just who I am. I have to do it. It's the same philosophy that the greatest ideas happen while you're in the bathroom shaving. Well, I'm Jafro, and I'm a gearhead, and while looking for inspiration, I get out of my element. It's what I do. And I go different places. And because of who I am, I also film stuff. Sometimes what I look at for inspiration has absolutely nothing to do with DSMs, but it helps my creative process. I don't know, maybe this sort of thing helps you too. Maybe you guys have the same kind of situations and just need to decompress once in a while. I'm sure that many of you are also only interested in seeing what I'm working on inside the garage and would rather see me post videos about the progress on those projects. I want you to know, those of you who feel that way, that that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm in the garage and I'm working on those projects right now. Every spare minute I spend is involved with making some sort of forward motion on one of these projects. And to me, it's fun. I like doing this kind of things. I like sharing my projects with you. But my efforts aren't translating into videos at the moment. Many require behind-the-scenes work that lack any shred of entertainment value. One's now bottlenecked, and that's resulted from a lack of creativity, in all honesty. Not on the project. No. I've got the ideas, and those are the ideas I'm using, but I just couldn't figure out how to get there from here. My thought process had become blocked. So I took a West Coast vacation, and with a new perspective, I'm back in the garage again, doing my best to make great progress on more great material with these 4 projects. But rather than let these projects overwhelm me, I think I just need to be handling them differently. You're still going to see every minute of their progress, but my time and my resources need to be allocated in a different way than I've been doing things. Fabrication takes thought. Fabrication takes thought. It takes chaos. It takes planning and sometimes even failure. Things cost money. Sometimes I've got to go buy the thing that lets me do the thing with the thing. Sometimes I spend all my money on another thing. Things happen. I've added several new things lately, and I need all kinds of different things, and things take time. All of the things for my things are in the way. That's the bottom line. I've run out of space. And yeah, I'm talking about the Colt. It's occupying the most valuable space of all of my things right now. To me, it's disgraceful that it's been on jack stands for as long as it's been. I put it up on jack stands in December. That's when I tore the GSX down, and as soon as I got the GSX out, it went up. And I promised all of you that I was going to come out with a series of videos and all my efforts dedicated to the Colt, and I don't have a choice now the GSX is broken. And while I have made a lot of progress on the Colt, most of it's been fabrication work, and fabrication, like I said, it takes time. You've got to reinvent things from scratch when the thing you need doesn't exist. So my intention was to put it in the air to measure the drive shaft, and that was December 2011, and I've produced 32 completely different videos in 8 months since then. Only one of them related to the Colt project, as it's been seen. Some other stuff's happened behind the scenes. It's just not a video yet. And that's how that project is. While I want to have them all finished yesterday, if any of them are going to get any forward progress, I have to focus my efforts on the Colt right now. If I don't get it out of the way, I have no room to finish putting the other 3 vehicles in the states that they need to be. I need the space. I'm actually running out of room to work on the Colt because all the parts stockpiling for the other projects are just completely in my way. I can't even get around in my garage right now. So I just needed to set some expectations and be straight with you about where the projects are, because I don't want to mess with anybody's expectations. This has to stay fun. This is the whole point of this channel. When I started it, I had no idea that I would be making how-to videos. I've just enjoyed making them so much that I've put out series and series about processes and detailed technical information. I set out really just to make motivational videos for mechanics. Fast motion stuff with a beat to it, something that would just entertain you. Go, wow, he did that in 15 minutes. I'm going to get my butt up and go out in the garage and spin some wrenches to get something done today. That's it. That's who I am. But I took a vacation last week and I recharged my batteries. I saw so many incredible things while I was out on the West Coast. I have lots of high definition footage of all of them, and I look forward to sharing it with you. It helped me to get out and see it, and I saw what I needed to see. None of it was related to DSMs, but I saw it anyway. Now I've recalibrated my sights, and I'm refocusing my energy so that I could make better use of the time and bring all of you better content. Until that content's worthy of posting, I hope none of you mind if I share my vacation videos with you. I won't bore you with all 7 hours of it. I'll try my best to keep it short, though it's all automobile related. I'm a car guy, so when I go on vacation and I want to unwind, what do? I do car stuff. So I'm feeding that addiction. If you don't like those things, then don't watch the videos about those things. I think they're important for perspective reasons. It helped inspire me, and it gave me a much-needed break from the chaos I create for myself. I traveled nearly 8,000 miles round trip, and all throughout the Pacific Northwest. I had an amazing time. I ate the best food. I drove a mediocre car, and I stayed in the crappiest of hotels for these opportunities. It helped me to get out of myself, and it helped me to keep Jafromobile fun, quite frankly. Because it has to be fun, like I said. I think that stuff is cool enough to share, and while I'm completing some major projects that are time-consuming, that aren't turning into videos like I mentioned before, it's not filler. It's definitely worth watching, but once the Colt hits the ground, and it will be happening soon, all of the other cars will be, things will happen fast on all those other cars. I want all of you to know that Jafromobile is doing fine. I'm grateful for you, so I'm sharing my vacation with you. I'm probably in the garage welding that you're watching.